Have you ever wondered why certain memories or experiences continue to haunt you, stirring up feelings of guilt and discomfort, even years after they have occurred? This uncanny phenomenon, my friends, is what we call a guilt wound. Today we dive deep into the ocean of human emotions to explore guilt wounds and trauma, their impact on our lives, and how we can embark on a healing journey. A guilt wound, in its essence, is a deep emotional scar that forms when an individual experiences intense feelings of guilt over an extended period. This guilt could stem from a variety of sources: a mistake that caused harm to others, a perceived failure, or even surviving a traumatic event when others did not. The guilt wound is not a fleeting emotion. Instead, it burrows deep into our psyche, affecting how we perceive ourselves and our place in the world. Now, let's shift our focus to trauma, a term you're probably familiar with but might not fully understand. Trauma is a deeply distressing or disturbing experience that overwhelms an individual's ability to cope, causing feelings of helplessness, diminishing their sense of self, and their ability to feel a full range of emotions. Trauma can result from a wide variety of incidents, including abuse, accidents, or natural disasters. And here's where it gets interesting. Guilt wounds and trauma often walk hand in hand, feeding off each other. The guilt wound exacerbates the impact of trauma by adding an extra layer of negative self-perception and self-blame. On the other hand, trauma can deepen a guilt wound by reinforcing the feelings of guilt and shame associated with the traumatic event. Let's take a moment to recap the key points that have been discussed so far. A guilt wound is a deep emotional scar formed due to prolonged feelings of guilt, and trauma is a deeply distressing experience that overwhelms an individual's ability to cope. These two emotional disturbances often intertwine, amplifying their negative impacts on an individual's mental health. Now the question arises, how can one heal from a guilt wound and trauma? The healing process is a personal journey that differs for everyone. However, some universal steps can aid this journey. Acknowledging the guilt wound or trauma is the first step towards healing. Avoidance and denial only serve to deepen the wound. The second step involves seeking professional help. Therapists and psychologists are equipped with the necessary tools and techniques to guide you through the healing process. They can help you navigate your emotions, confront your guilt or trauma, and eventually help you find closure. The third step is practicing self-forgiveness. Guilt wounds often stem from self-blame and criticism. By learning to forgive yourself, you can begin to release the guilt and start the process of self-healing. The final step is self-care. Taking care of your physical health can significantly impact your mental health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can go a long way in supporting your journey towards healing. In conclusion, guilt wounds and trauma are deeply rooted emotional disturbances that can significantly impact an individual's mental health. However, with acknowledgement, professional help, self-forgiveness, and self-care, it is possible to heal from these wounds and lead a healthier, happier life. Remember, it's okay to seek help, it's okay to forgive yourself, and most importantly, it's okay to prioritize your own well-being. Your journey to healing might be long and challenging, but it's a journey worth taking.